Welcome viewers to my first Let's Play on this channel. And the game I will be starting with, my channel off, is one of my favorite RPG games in just the history of video games, because to be honest, I think that Piranha Bytes games are like Gothic, Risen, absolutely the best. And I'm gonna be doing all of their games in order. So Gothic 1, 2, not 3. Sadly. Risen 1, 2, and 3. I'm just gonna be like stamping videos, right? So I'm gonna try to get them out as soon as possible. I would love to record Risen 2 and 3 because they're my favorite games from Piranha Bytes. But that's I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is Gothic 1, where everything started, where the nostalgia started. I played this before when I was smaller, and how about we hop into the game right now.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day, another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up.
Well, that was fun.
I'm Diego.
I'm
not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Alright, so we can certainly learn quite a few things from this person. He's gonna tell us a lot about the colony, so let's talk to him.
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Now, just to clarify, you can join one of the 3 camps. But already, last time I played the new camp. The first time I played, I joined the old camp. So this time, I'm going to be joining the sect camp. Just to clarify. Alright.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
As I said, I will be joining the sect camp.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there, but if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna fight him later when we're a lot stronger, like in chapter 2 or 3.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Well, here we go. That's chapter 1. But before letting Diego go, let's quickly talk to him.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp, and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Alright, so
Take care.
let's start exploring the starting area. Because we need to scavenge as much stuff as possible. Now, I don't understand why I always check this area when I play. Because there's nothing here. And the control scheme in this game is a little bit weird. to interact with heroes and stuff, and to pick up items. It's a little bit weird. It's two thingies. You have to hold mouse button and you have to press forward. It's a little bit weird, but you get used to it at some point. Now, there's not much to take here, but we still need, there's still a few useful things here. For example, the spear is useful, and an orc nugget will never hurt. So yeah, let's go ahead and make our way out of here. So I hope the story to you is more or less clear about the king and how he needs swords and ore. Hopefully you understood it quite well. And there's two guards up here having a party with a winch, but I don't want to touch it, to be honest. Let's go and talk to them.
How's it going?
Good. None of the rogues from the new camp are to be seen anywhere.
Okay, that's great.
What are you doing here?
Making sure no one gets near the exchange place, especially one of those cutthroats from the new camp. You're the new guy they chucked in today, right?
That's me.
Then you'd better watch out for the guys from the new camp. I work for the old camp, same as the others you saw at the exchange place. I assume you've talked to Diego.
Yes, I have.
Good. Then you know what's what around here.
Why do I have to watch out for the guys from the new camp?
Compared to the new camp, the old camp's a quiet, peaceful sort of place. The new camp doesn't get any deliveries from the outside world. Most of the rogues there just steal whatever they need.
And the old camp?
The ore barons have everything under control. Next in line to them are the guards, followed by the shadows. The diggers are the lowest. Everyone who arrives here starts out as a digger. If you want to become something better than that, you'll have to get accepted as a shadow first.
When I was washed ashore, one of the guys punched me in the face.
They do that to all the newcomers. They call it standing godfather.
Oh, are all the guys like that in the old camp?
We do have a few suckers, but they won't touch you as long as you pay them protection money.
I saw a woman being sent down with the goods.
Yeah, the ore barons get everything they want.
Do you mean to say the king exchanges women for ore?
They're convicted criminals too, of course. But if Gomez hadn't asked for them, they'd be sitting in some dungeon or other. I'm not sure what's worse.
I'm looking for a weapon.
There should be some old weapons by the derelict mine, further down the canyon. But don't go and start a war with nothing but a rusty pickaxe for a weapon. Those things are slow and heavy. An inexperienced fighter should never use one of them, unless it's an emergency.
Alright.
You'd better make sure you reach the old camp in one piece.
So let's go ahead and save just quickly, because there's no auto-save feature in this game. It's a very old game. And I was testing a few things, so just save it before. Yeah, so you should always try to save. Always be careful. Always try to save. This is not an easy game. But yeah. Now about the fighting system in this game, there are 4 types of weapons. There are one-handed swords. There are two-handed swords. There are crossbows and bows, and of course there's magic. But I already played as magic, so I'm not gonna play as. I'm not gonna choose a mage anymore because I already played as him. So yeah, the differences between the one-handers and two-handers is basically the one-handers, they deal smaller damage compared to the two-handers, but they are a lot easier to maneuver. They, you get a lot more stun locks and stuff. You get more hits on the enemy in a shorter period of time, unlike the two-handed weapons. So they're a lot easier to maneuver, but they deal less damage. That's what I usually choose in Gothic 2, but that's Gothic 2. That's a different game. We'll get to that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, and then there's the two-handed weapons, which are clunky, heavy, hard to swing, but they deal crap tons of damage. So like you can literally take out, with some weapons, you can take out a whole person with one hit. But they're quite hard to swing. And the bow and crossbow differences is basically they're both ranged, except the crossbow requires dexterity to use, which is an attribute, while the crossbow requires strength to use, and the bow requires dexterity to use, which are both different attributes. So if you're going for like a melee build as a strength hero with like two-handed or one-handed weapon, then you're gonna have to if you want to shoot people from a long range, then you wanna focus on the crossbow because it deals more damage depending on your strength, unlike the bows. But yeah. So yeah, that's it, kind of. And about the combat system in this game, basically, once you have a weapon in hand, and you press space to enter weapon mode, and then you can either press W, D, A, but while punching, AD don't work because you can't punch sideways, for some reason. So yeah, just like usual, hold your mouse button, and then W. And you can pick stuff up. God damn it. So yeah, once we get a weapon, I'll show you, better. Alright, so there's more stuff to explore here. Arrow, Tumblr. Get it? Tumblr website. And also, when you see these coins, they only appear in the start of the game, in these chests. There's 2 chests. This is one of them. They only appear 2 times in the game. And you don't really need to take them, but I do because I'm like OCD. Slight case of OCD. But yeah, just don't take them, or like just sell them to someone straight away because they're absolutely useless. The currency in this game is ore, so it's pretty useless. Now we got a pickaxe, which is a two-handed weapon, but I wouldn't recommend using it. To be honest, it's really slow and clunky, as I said before. Now we're gonna we got this rusty sword here, which does more damage compared to the pickaxe too. So let's go ahead and equip that. And it's a lot faster to swing, and yes, I know that pickaxe does less damage, but just usually two-handers do more damage, just as a rule. I guess that pickaxe is so crappy that it doesn't do a lot of damage. But yeah, let's go ahead and kill this mole rat. And the first thing you might notice is, yes, the hero holds a one-handed sword with 2 hands. I know. But that's because we haven't trained in any of the skills yet. And once we train the skill for the one-handed swords, we're gonna get better. We're gonna hold it with one hand, believe me. Now, as you can see there, I was swinging the sword from side to side, like this, by pressing AD. And basically, what you cannot do in this game is just mash your keys, like just smash W, smash W. That's gonna make you attack a lot slower than you would if you timed to look at this. It's a lot faster than doing like just smashing the W key like this. Same thing goes for timing your A and D, or just smashing them, like smash, smash A, smash D, smash A. It's a lot better to time your attacks instead of just smashing them. So yeah, like a lot of you know, those like Diablo, other just slasher games, do not do the same thing in this game. You will end up very, very dead. Well, let's just quickly save, because saving is magic. If you get the reference there. Let's quickly get up here, and another chest with those coins, which are absolutely useless. But I'm gonna take them anyway, because I have a slight case of OCD. Now the pickaxe is... Ooh! Someone was killed here, eh? The pickaxe was stuck in his skull. Powerful. Alright, and since I know a lot about this game, I know a lot about the quests and the secret areas, which we're gonna be constantly visiting, like this one here. I know quite a bit about the game, so yeah, if you wanna learn about this, game a little more, then you should watch my Let's Play. Crap. So yeah. Now, as a rule, well, not really as a rule, but always in Gothic games, what you want to do is you want to try to get the most experience out of the game before you finish it. Because one, that's gonna give you more fun since you complete all the games, complete all the quests, kill all of the monsters. That's just gonna be a lot more fun than just like skipping everything and just going to this end. And second of all, if you get to the end of the game in either Gothic 1 or 2 underleveled, it's not gonna be a good thing because you're gonna get killed really easily, and it's better to always try to get the most XP out of the game by like killing all the monsters and completing all the quests, as I said before. Because in this game, it's a game where you should try to get the most XP, because this game is not easy, especially Gothic 2. Damn, I was successful. So yeah, try to always explore as much as you can, try to talk to everyone to get the most quests out, and then complete them. And it's really important that you get the most quests out of this game. Seriously. Okay. Now be careful, there's a really tough enemy right here. Save. It's a goblin. He deals a crap ton of damage, but he's quite squishy there. But he's still quite good. Don't get close to me. Little monster. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. That's amazing, isn't it? And there we go, 60. Which is a lot more than any other monster gives you right now. He's really tough because he deals a lot of damage. But he's still pretty he's very stun lockable. Very stun lockable, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this area is cleared up now, so we can get down and continue with the story. As I said, we want to suck out the most XP as possible, so I'm just doing all these secret areas. And I will be doing all of them. Oh, nearly. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, let's go further down. Just try and save all the time. If you don't save, you're probably gonna die at some point, and then you're gonna have to restart the game. Which, in fact, actually happened while I was doing this Let's Play, which is annoying. Definitely happened a few times. That was so annoying. I forgot to save. Seriously, that was so annoying. And there's a old sword here, which is actually surprisingly better than the rusty sword. Does 2 more damage. We're still gonna equip that. Because why not? 2 damage is still better than 1. Sorry. Get over here. What the? Stupid bird. And, oh, so many things to loot, eh? Clubs are absolutely useless. Can't believe people use them in this game. Alright, so nothing else here. Another bird. Get over here. God damn it. Oh my god. The combat in this game compared to Gothic 2 is very clunky. I find it really hard to kill people in Gothic 1 compared to Gothic 2, which is a little easier, I think. Well, it's not easy for beginners in both games. But what I'm saying is in Gothic 1, it's a lot harder to kill people and stuff. Guess I should be thankful that the AI is not that smart. Although, that's not always a good thing, you know. Alright, so we could continue going to the new camp, so the old camp. I'm just gonna jump here and kill 2 scavengers quickly to get the extra EXP. Because we want to max out our skills, like, as soon as possible. Come on, get over here. Get over here! Hooked him. Ah! Run! I'm joking, I'm only learning to get further away from that scavenger. So that he won't be trouble. The thing that really annoys me is when you press back, it doesn't dodge. And it does dodge like that in Gothic, so I kept on dodging everyone's attacks like this. Like, oh, dodged. Doge. Ah! Get over here. There we go. Finally. That was so annoying right there. So we got rid of these guys. Let's just get over. Get over here. No. Let me get up. Let me get up. There we go. And this is where we would have come through. And this area right here. So let's quickly save again, like always. And let's talk to these two guys right here. Oh, another berry. Let's talk to them.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
Hungry.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them. Once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
Yeah, that's true. Not right now.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Oh, is it raining? That's cool. I like raining games. Especially in Gothic.
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
So here are the different skills that you can learn for hunting. I usually don't because they require, you know, a non-divisible, a non-multiple of 5 skill point amount, which makes my OCD go crazy. So when you get like 10 learning points, and then you learn 4 skills for hunting, and it's gonna be 6. You're gonna have 6 left. Oh my god, I want to commit suicide right now. But you get what I mean. So, demanding.
You're demanding a lot for your advice.
Possibly, but you can earn a lot of ore with this knowledge. All the animals you kill without knowing how to cut them up will just rot away. That's a wasted opportunity of skinning them and selling the fur at a high price. If I were you, I'd try to gain this knowledge as soon as possible.
Well, there's tons of ways to get ore in this game anyway, so I don't really usually go for them. My favorite way of getting ore in here is becoming strong enough to beat up a merchant and then just taking all of his ore. That's literally the best way to get tons of ore. Like, I go 8,000 ore like that once. That was hilarious. But yeah, that tactic does not work in Gothic 2. Which is a shame. But yeah. So, you see those scavengers up there? It's not possible to kill them and get the XP for them, because even if I come from the other side, these hunters will still kill them, so let's just get them out of the way straight away. See, and they start shooting. They get their bows out. There is no way to get the XP for these guys. Like even if, as I said, even if you circle around them and then come from the other side, it's not gonna work. They're still gonna somehow to aggro. Don't know how that happens, but it happens somehow. And that's the point, because I would like to get the XP. But as you see, there's a scavenger pack over here, which we're gonna deal with right now. These guys are stronger scavengers. They're stronger than the juvenile scavengers. See those scavengers? They're a lot stronger and a lot more aggressive. Can you actually? Yeah, but they do drop more meat though. Alright. Save. Saving is crucial. Crucial, I tell you. No, don't. Go. Can you actually stop hitting me? Jesus Christ, that was close. See, I was just getting like constantly stun locked. That's so annoying. But there we go, we healed up, and that's good. And we gotta level up. Let's quickly take a look at the... Just save. Let's quickly take a look at the attributes menu. So as you can see, this is the attributes menu. And it displays info about your character. Guild, so far none. Guild is basically the camp. Level 1, so I just leveled up. As you can see, the experience to get to level 1 is 500. Get like tripled every time. I'm not sure, to be honest. But it's 500, next up is 1,500. We have 10 skill points. The attributes that you can learn are Strength, Dexterity, and Mana. Basically, Strength, it increases your health points, I think. And also you deal more damage with melee weapons, and Strength is required to get more melee weapons. Dexterity does more damage with bows, and obviously bows require Dexterity to be equipped. Mana is basically for magic. I probably won't need that. Then there's Life, which increases with every level, and I think Strength increases it as well. Then there's Protection, which is basically stats from armor. There's the fighting skills, which, as you can see, basically the more you train, the faster your animation becomes, and you have a chance to crit, which basically does insane damage when you crit. As you can see, I went skilled in both. And then there's And then there's opening locks and pickpocketing. What I really like about Gothic is that Gothic 1 compared to Gothic 2 is that you can still pick locks even though you haven't learned the skill. I mean, yes, that's a little less realistic, that's true, but you don't have to like get extra skill points into opening lock skill. You can still open locks in Gothic 1. In Gothic 2 you have to put into the lock picking skill, but as you can see you have a 90% chance of failure when trying to pickpocket someone or open a lock. This is magic, I haven't learned that, and then there's special skills which is sneaking, which allows you to sneak into people's houses because they do aggro when you enter the houses. And then there's acrobatics, which lets you jump a long distance, which is really useful. I probably will learn that later because it lets you travel a lot faster, which is useful, very useful. Like early on in the game when you still don't have teleport runes, which are only going to be like chapter 3, 4, acrobatics is definitely a good way to get around. Let's just aggro this guy. So it did save, it's safe now. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Do you actually move back? Do you actually move back when you swing a sword? What the hell? Yeah, you do. I just realized that. What the hell? If you look at his legs, they move a little bit back when you swing the sword. No, don't. This one I killed without any special, without much damage, which is good. But it's never too bad to save. Let's see. Oh my god, can you stop? No. Jesus Christ, that hurt. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stun lock is just brutal. It's brutal. And just keep on healing ourselves. Spin him. So, yeah, that's true. That's a good fact that we should not go into the forest yet. So, like, deep into the forest, there's some really, really nasty stuff in there. But what we are gonna do is gonna kill this one. Gets a lot of food to eat later on. So that's pretty useful. Ooh, hell mushrooms are pretty useful. They heal a lot on like lower levels. So it's useful to gather them early on. More scavenger meat. Get over here. Oh my god, is they actually gonna kill me? Oh no, okay. Oh, that was a good bug. Just like, stop. Jesus Christ. These guys do so much damage. They're really aggressive compared to the juvenile ones. That's so annoying. Alright, save them. Come on, save. Save all the time. Whenever you can, just save. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. There we go. Good stuff, this meat. Seraphis. Oh, they didn't kill that scavenger, that's nice. Oh, Christ, a wolf. Wolves, you should not touch. Wait, let's see if I can get the kill until they get... No, let me get it. Yes! I did that, that was good. Because usually when I come here, the scavenger is already dead. But I just got the XP for that, that was great. They usually kill him before I arrive here. That was great, though. But I got the kill. See, like a normal scavenger would have worked. They actually tried to shoot him. Good thing I killed him right in time. Alright. I don't think there's anything here. So there we go, we're done. We've done away with most of the beasts around here, which is a good thing. Because we get tons of XP for that. And, okay. So there we go, this is the new camp right there. Sorry, the old camp, I keep on getting them mixed up. extra visual range. Hell yeah. So let's go ahead and have a quick chat with these guys right here. Save boys.
Hi, I'm new here.
How nice for you.
Is that the old camp over there?
No, that's the new camp. The old camp is underneath the bridge.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. This guy is an actual mental retard, I guess. I don't know. That's the old camp right there.
Have you got any advice for me?
Yeah, don't go in the forest on your own. Unless you're strong enough to fight off all the beasts.
Not yet.
What are you doing here?
What's it look like? Regarding the bridge, of course. We make sure that no beasts cross the bridge.
Well, then
Make sure... Let me
crappy
pass.
job.
Let me pass.
Oh, did I just screw up that dialogue? Sorry. He probably would have said something. Sorry. I didn't mean to. You're doing a crappy job because right there, I can see a scavenger. When you press the bridge. And there's no... I don't see any old camp underneath the bridge, to be honest. But okay, let's just talk to Diego here. He should be in this camp, right? That was retarded. And yeah, the guard did a horrible job because literally look at these beats here. Like, how else would have it came? Oh crap! Let's just go deal with that. Come on. Get away from me. Get away from me. What, mate? Alright, let's give this guy a good beating he'll never forget. Or he probably will not be able to remember anyway because he's gonna be dead, but whatever. That's a whole different story right there. Oh my god, just one mate. Stop hitting me. Thank you. I'm just eating the raw meat. Just freshly cut from them to heal myself. I find that a little bit creepy, but whatever. It's just a game, Keep calm. Just a game. Alright, let's do the guard's job. Clear out the doing the guard's job to clear out the beats around here. I'm a pro guard contesting their position right now. I'm gonna go tell that to Gomez. I'm just gonna fire them straight away. Ooh, let's grab that too. Just grabbing everything that I see around here. And it's the old camp. Let's go ahead and enter this place.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
I plan to take on the whole camp.
Sure, I plan to take on the whole camp.
Hey, this guy's funny. I don't like funny guys.
Well, then you have a crap. Oh my god. No. He's just killing bullets.
Try that again, and you'll regret it.
That's exactly why you should always save. Actually, to be honest, I didn't know that would happen, but yeah, that was funny. You guys just completely missed me.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Thank you, guy.
Let...
So here we go. New camp. Sorry. Oh my god, old camp. Sorry. And I want to show you little Easter eggs straight away. You like that, don't you, eh? Bet you didn't know that before. But yeah, there we go. So, Easter eggs. Not really an Easter egg, but whatever. Diego, my friend.
Take care.
Get out of here. Thoris. Basically, this is Thoris at the gate to the castle.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, how much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
That's a hefty price. But just to quickly clarify, even if you give him 1,000 nuggets and you go to Gomez, he's gonna kill you. So there's really no point.
I need to get into the castle. I have a letter here for the High Fire Mage.
And you expect me to let you stroll inside the castle to hand it over and collect your reward?
Yeah.
Okay, show me the letter.
I'm not letting you handle it. Forget it.
Okay, I've forgotten.
That's what he says every time.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Sounds to me like the mages are your problem.
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire while he was sleeping. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
Damn, son. The Outer Ring is basically the area around the castle, where the diggers live.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
I'll take care of it.
There's a little cheaty way to get rid of him, which I am going to do. It does not involve killing him. So let's talk to the league. Oh, you guys are having a nice little time here right now.
Let's talk about something else.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Brownie points. Oh my god, I cannot believe they call it brownie points. I still don't understand why. As many years playing this game. No idea why they call it brownie points.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
That's not really hard, to be honest.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Can you teach me something?
Yes. I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
We don't want to learn this yet because we want to go for one-handed.
Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that map from Graham quickly. You can right over there.
Hey, you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
Is that a threat?
On the contrary, it's an offer of friendship.
Friendship.
You mean you want me to pay protection money? No thanks. I can take care of myself.
Have it your own way, kid. You'll soon regret turning down a friendly offer.
Basically, the only thing that really does
See ya.
Take care of yourself, kid.
Is, he gets people to attack you. So you be careful.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
Yeah, but you could always copy over the map and you'll get two, so it's not really that hard. Like, you have one map, yes, you drew it, that was hard, but then you just keep on copying them over.
Give me the map or I'll take it.
Hey, be cool, man. I don't want trouble. Here, take the map and leave me alone.
Easy kill. But yeah, I'm afraid that's gonna be the end of the episode for today. So it's gonna be saved. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. I hope you stay on my channel, like, please subscribe, comment, usual. So yeah, see you in my next episode. Thank you for watching.